onye ahụ onye ụwa ọma, ndị ụwa ọma, ndị ụwa ọma, ndị ụwa ọma, ọ n'ime Jizọs, ndị na-ebu ndị ụwa ọma, onye ọbụla nọ n'ime Jizọs, onye onye ụwa ọma, onye ọbụla nọ n'ime Jizọs, onye ahụ onye ụwa ọma, onye ụwa ọma, onye ụwa ọma, onye ụwa ọma, n'ime Jizọs, anyị na-ebu ndị ụwa ọma, nne nwanyị nọ n'ime Jizọs, onye ahụ onye ụwa ọma, onye ọbụla nọ n'ime Jizọs, anyị na-ebu ndị ụwa ọma, ndị ụwa ọma, ndị ụwa ọma, n'ime Jizọs, onye ahụ onye ụwa ọma, onye ọbụla nọ n'ime Jizọs, onye ahụ onye ụwa ọma, ndị nwoke nọ n'ime Jizọs, ịbụkwanụ onye ụwa ọma, ndị ụwa ọma, ndị ụwa ọma, ndị ụwa ọma, nọ n'ime Jizọs, anyị na-ebu ndị ụwa ọma, ndị nwoke nọ n'ime Jizọs, anyị na-ebu ndị ụwa ọma, nwanne nwanyị nọ n'ime Jizọs, onye ahụ bụ onye ụwa ọma, ndị ụwa ọma, ndị ụwa ọma, ndị ụwa ọma, n'ime Jizọs, anyị na-ebu ndị ụwa ọma, onye ọbụla nọ n'ime Jizọs, anyị na-ebu ndị ụwa ọma, onye ọbụla nọ n'ime Jizọs, onye ahụ bụ onye ụwa ọma, onye ụwa ọma, onye ụwa ọma, onye ụwa ọma. Excellent Jehovah, marvelous Jehovah, there is no one greater than Jehovah, Lord divine. Excellent Jehovah, the man emere. There is no one greater than Jehovah, Lord divine. Excellent Jehovah, marvelous Jehovah, there is no one greater than Jehovah, Lord divine. Excellent Jehovah, there is no one greater than Jehovah, Lord divine. You are glorious, yeah. You are powerful, yeah. You are glorious, yeah. You are glorious, yeah. You are glorious, yeah. You are glorious, yeah. Chukwu, you are glorious, yeah. You are glorious, yeah. You are glorious, yeah. You are glorious, yeah. Aka ndị mmụọ ozi gị na-eburu m agha, aka ndị mmụọ ozi gị dị ike, aka ndị mmụọ ozi gị na-eburu m agha, aka ndị mmụọ ozi gị dị ike, aka ndị mmụọ ozi gị na-eburu m agha, aka ndị mmụọ ozi gị, aka ndị mmụọ ozi gị na-eburu m agha, aka ndị mmụọ ozi gị dị ike, aka ndị mmụọ ozi gị na-eburu m agha, aka ndị mmụọ ozi gị, aka ndị mmụọ ozi gị na-eburu m agha, Kandi Mosigi, Igbo Igbo, Igbo Igbo, Briquelio, Ụtụtụ ọma, ehihie ọma, mgbede ọma, depending your time zone. Anyị ga-adị ka echi, maka na echi adịghị agba agwụ ka anyị na-agba ya. Ọ bụ na-esonye. What are you waiting for? Click the like button, subscribe, comment, share. If you are just coming across our channel for the very first time, you are welcome. This is Kelena TV. We are live and we are direct, bringing you the gospel of redemption by your doorstep. If I name a common sense, the reason I run a marifa. If I cry, gas school. I'm a clean chef. I just want to make common sense. As always, was my name. Greetings from here. Makamele. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. We thank God Almighty. Banyere ife niile ka ọ na-eme n'ime ndụ anyị. The Bible says something that not he that willeth, neither of he that runneth, but is of God that showeth mercy. We are thanking God because He has really shown us His mercy. Rejoice. I don't know if you are or if you rejoice, because you know that the land of the living, that is the most important. Elevate. No, no, Makamele. Kinsley, no. Anebuachara, no. Kinsley, no. Oliver, no. And many others. Rejoice, because we must rejoice, because the God of recognition and the angels of recognition is around the corner. And God and the angels of recognition. Oh, I am coming out loud and clear. God and its angels of recognition through Israel. Israel just recognized Somaliland. George Norian. Israel just recognized Somaliland. So God and the angels of recognition found around the corner. And our doorstep, yes, unable to and our doorstep, when you give the next. And when that happened, I got at where Nifa Dr. Ngozo Rabezebo that which Maze Banjoko sick that we have gotten. That Mazen Namdekano sick that we have gotten. And that brings this question. What We are there seeking. Okay, if I find a sick, Mazeb and Joko seek for document. Oh my God, that document he seek. Before we talk about for a declaration to generate or get hold of the document. And presently, because of that declaration, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze can boldly say that they seek, we have gotten. Angels of recognition is around the corner. And we should be in expectation because gift not in we are seeking for recognition, being at the right place at the right time. Thank God, no. We are now at the right place at the right time. How do I mean? Unable recognition. And Israel just recognized Somaliland. Or if I am at the right place at the right time. Because the only thing God and I am not at the right place, easy way not in there. The only thing that could have made it impossible, I am not at the right place at the right time, was defeated. How it was defeated? Okay, some people suggested, including from Mazeb and Joko, that the declaration is now in your hands. Orerono, you people can go ahead. But no natural suspend that. And Dr. Ngozi Orabeze stood her ground to make sure that the declaration happened. Now, as the occasion demands, and a global recognition, because after the declaration, recognition before they follow. So now, Somaliland have just been recognized. So that alone, that we are on the right track. We are not lagging behind. The only thing I like now, going through your support, the US being declared, because far on the right track. They have been talking about recognition. The Congress of have been talking about recognition. They have been writing to nations. And just recently, Somaliland has been recognized by Israel. A feature of Brona up till now. Or let me just put it this way. What do you think? Obrona, with this recognition, Israel recognized Somaliland. Obro, na USB declared, get pant before you go and run your mouth. Obro, na USB declared, have written to Israel. Obro, na kemgbe eji ekwu recognition. Na fede na akwụkwọ degaro Israel for recognition. Now that Israel have recognized Somaliland, Obeyman, their searchlight, Garden Evino, Kafamatan to Asia Bombo, Kafamatan by Meritria. Like I said, the angel of recognition, Nonoro, Obro Ray, na USB declared, have written to Israel. Now that Israel have recognized Somaliland, Obeyman at the next bus stop, Gabo, our bus stop. And it cannot just happen about our bus stop. Now for how serious we are. Now for how ready we are. Now for how we are as well. To see our conduct fine. Now for the trust I went never USB declared no. Ha gafu. Afa we mara. By military and the Bufaganya. And if I continual thing, you got to go. So USB declared on the right track. They have been over not on worry for Ziggy German on the right track. They have been talking about recognition. And Israel just recognized Somaliland. If I Jenego big we matter na USB declared about ebe ano. That brings me to Ifeneme and Ife Donald Trump Melo n'obodo Bongo kwekwa nkwa ife oje ka ime and nkwa ahụ kwere bụ ife anyị na-ekwu Uchukwu mee ha mara ka o merụọ ya n'isi not just imeri ya n'isi na ọ ga-afụ n'obodo Bongo na o nwere ife a ga-eme mekwata ya na-abụghị na ebe butere ya bụ obodo gburu ya ka birthday keeki ka ndị ọbụla chịrị nkefa ọ bụ na ị na-anya o nwere ife m ga-agbanyere gị banyere ọrụ Donald Trump rụrụ n'obodo Bongo then ka ị gbakọsi ya ka ewepụ and after that I am going to bring you to the program that brought me like I promised that I will come with that program so that we can listen to it. And because of Ifeanyi Nogazin on that program, we have advised, will I call it advice? We are of the opinion, no more nenanya. Ome WhatsApp group obana enough because of the program and if the program the way jide ndị by in anya any WhatsApp group that is always teaching out evil reports against somebody, be it against USB declared, be it against anybody. The platform, the WhatsApp group, the only thing for evil reports. We are of the opinion going forward, such platform. Obruno ifo na aro idi na-enye evil report banyere mmadụ because of this program that we will listen to after nke anyị ga-akpọ na rapokene that platform, rapokene that man, rapokene that woman, so that the ancient of days will come in. I am telling you. Because of this recognition that just happened to Somaliland, on any WhatsApp group you belong, that man, that woman, you know, the only thing on them all the time, it didn't evil report, but USB declared. Because of this Somaliland recognition, because of the face IMF USB declared, talking about recognition, I beg of you, rapokene that WhatsApp group, rapokene that man, rapokene that woman, because of this recognition. Because of what God is going to do in the coming days, in the coming months, in the coming year 2026, separate yourself from that man, that woman, that WhatsApp group, that platform that is always bringing evil reports. Rapokene and allow God to come in. Let us listen to this. Next, this one video in the social media. So let's watch.
These are bombardment from the U.S. government.
I think this is from Arise News. Listen.
These are bombardment from the U.S. government on Christmas Day. The villagers really confirmed that, the U.S. airstrike hit the target because they could confirm that people are moving from Kauri Kandam.
He said that people can actually confirm. This is from Sokoto. This reporter, Arise News, is reporting direct from Sokoto. They confirmed that UX, that they hit the right target. They hit the right target. They confirmed it to be true that UX hit the right target. Listen.
At Malgam, where the Lakura have their base, and even are very, very comfortable digging a borehole and even a well to make it a permanent camp at that particular place has been hit by.
They are building borehole. They are building borehole. Fan camp. Kafameya, their permanent base. Fa na ewubo na arụ camp. Kafameya, their permanent base.
Just to interrupt you, well, I think that's one of the revelations from this. We're talking about how much development they say have taken place in some of these settlements in the forest. They talk about boreholes being built.
Exactly.
They talk about wells being dug.
Don't forget, if Muhammad Buhari group cattle route, yes, you gave a borehole. Fana spend the ego. You gotta go. Fana emezi invest. Na nigga bo anefa. You gotta know. Fana ho their camp.
Exactly.
By terrorists,
and
then who indeed come out to cause commotion, cause problems,
move out,
make it difficult for the people to indeed, have a normal lifestyle, rear cattle, steal, kidnap, and of course go away.
Exactly. They waited until your farm produce are ready for harvest, and they start coming. Either they kidnap and to ask you to sell your farm produce. And in most instances, this farm produce you have to pay levy to harvest. And after you pay levy, they also come for you. They kidnap the breadwinners in the home, and they know you cannot allow your father or your breadwinners to be with them. You have to pay. So the community here have suffered a lot.
Residents of Masalachi in Tangaza local government area in Sokoto State have reported seeing terrorists fleeing forest after attacks by the United States.
The residents have reported na Afroka ndị omekome na fana aba okufara. They are running as fast as their leg can carry them. You gotta go. Makana Donald Trump. Abatago. Fana aba as fast as their leg can carry them.
The Nigerian government and the United States had struck several forests, including Kawuri, Kamdam, and Malgam, where the Lakura terrorists are based. Reports say several of the terrorists were killed and their properties destroyed. Arise News chief correspondent Ferdinand Duroa is in Masalachi to give us updates. Thank you for joining us, Ferdinand. Bring us up to speed on what's going on right there.
All right, thank you so much. And yes, it is the sojourner to ensure that we get exactly the details of what happened on Christmas Day. In the last 48 hours, well, we have been going around Sokoto State, well, particularly to places where did feel the effect. And yes, we went to Jabo in Tamboa local government area. And today we are in Tangasa, where we can confirm to you that is indeed the hub of Lakurawa activities here in Sokoto State. Now we are talking about
if you are doing why would you ever know America Batra? No, real. What if again, Martin Namdekan? My own opinion of America, I got maybe see Sokoto. But the residents confirmed that they actually hit the target. Don't forget, onwere ndị a na-achọ ndị omekome a bụ ndị America ji wee bịa, and the residents ndị nọ n'obodo ndị nwe obodo a confirm ọna na ndị a na-enwetara fa and na them and something is doing. So I think we have nothing to worry by any reason now. That is the truth. We have nothing to worry. If I would do American back in Yaka. So Gagare Ruzia or record. Monafagana Robi like this for now until for reason he changed their gear. So Mazen now they can the Makanagari Kaga Buchapo Sokoto. So as I was saying, one may ask, why would you ever now can report like this? Na Lankarawa Kogani Lankarua terrorist group na their base. Now news in Wezi na their base na Sokoto. Now can news in our report was na their base na Sokoto. Now can news in our report na fa na ro uno na fa na ebubo hole. Why would you ever now America bidro Javafa? Why would you ever now can news in our report here into office? Why would you ever now can this news house or this media house is Gaga na Sokoto Gaga Jua resident? Can we get information from them? Why would you ever now? Why in a Pagara before? At least to highlight to the government. Nandia no kweba. Nandia. Na babu mmiri. Nandia na haro. Femeria. Owebro na America batazi. Fana aga. If fana eme no obodo bongo. Fa continue on eme. Many of them do another ema. Let's continue.
Where the attacks were indeed meant to hit, and we can confirm that yes, the locations were struck. Now we've spoken to some of the villagers, and also some of the traders, because this is a route. After here, from this point, you cross over, and then it leads on to Niger Republic, well, then leads on to Ghana, leads on to Burkina Faso, leads on to Mali, and from exactly what they've told us, well, they've told us exactly how much travelers from the Sahel, well, you want to call them travelers, or how much migrants from the Sahel have indeed been a destruction to the community, where there's so much fear in the air. So
serious. Because of activities, all these terrorists and bandits.
so much fear in the air. But then from what they've told us, well, they can confirm that yes, clearance activities are taking place just behind us in some of the forest. Well, they mentioned the Kawuri forest, and then also they mentioned the is it Malgam forest, where the actions place, talking about the strikes. And then also some gentlemen told us about the movements of terrorists. Now, they actually described how they had moved from one part of the forest where they called it.
Information on where you got that. If I not before, the alleged, when you look down there, report will change. So now They confirm from people, was alleged. The reason why you were about was a paraphrase or antifa is where or in America, Abatago. Ndi obodo Bongo and the eye service are one. And in the eye service are the deadly of our Nigeria Biafra struggle. Boy, Jimman. Eye service. Fajoka. Eye service at obodo Bongo and the Bongo media name. Bongo now in their number. They cannot give you a well-detailed report. In wiki water, can you pretend or they pretend that all is well, whereas all is not well. If any water they have been lying to us, they have been lying to themselves, and then after US visitation, some of them know. Can they sustain it? That is the question begging for an answer.
North to, of course, another place. So that's the situation. Well, I'm not alone. I've made this journey with our correspondent, who indeed is on ground here in Sokoto State with me. Nasiru, please join me and let's indeed take a look at this situation.
Yeah, thank you, Frederick.
We wouldn't want to say it's a revelation that was made because, these are some of the stories that you have reported, including the activities of those coming from the Sahel.
Yeah.
Who indeed come in, cause disruptions, and go away. But then the only situation right now is that, yes, this is the first time that we're getting pictures in Tangasa since that attack on Christmas Day.
Exactly, Mr. Ferdinand. Yeah, Tangasa has a very complicated security situation where the Lakura operated, and also they have bandit, and also a kind of a tribal conflict between the houses and the Fulani. But the coming of the Lakura in 2024, they've been here since 2018, and they've been disrupting the livestock of people. That is what they specialize in rustling animals. But with this attack, this bombardment from the U.S. government on Christmas Day, the villagers really confirmed that, the U.S. airstrike hit the target, because they could confirm that
they hit the target.
People are moving from Kauri, Kandam, Malgam, where the Lakura have their base, and even are very, very comfortable digging.
Side the mother by I ain't got it. Careful. I ain't got it. Careful now. Side the mother by. Because many of them gonna have also from there now. Not every fan it is.
In a borehole and even a well to make it a permanent camp at that particular place has been hit by this attack. Yeah.
Just to interrupt you, well, I think that's one of the revelations from this. We're talking about how much development they say have taken place in some of these settlements in the forest. They talk about boreholes being built.
Exactly.
They talk about wells being dug by terrorists.
Yeah.
And then who indeed come out to cause commotion, cause problems, make it difficult for the people to indeed, have a normal lifestyle, rear cattle, steal, kidnap, and of course go away.
Exactly. They waited until your farm produce are ready for harvest, and they start coming. Either they kidnap and to ask you to sell your farm produce. And in most instances, this farm produce, you have to pay levy to harvest. And after you pay levy, they also come for you. They kidnap the breadwinners in the home, and they know you cannot allow your father or your breadwinners to be with them. You have to pay. So the community here have suffered a lot. I could tell you history of what has been happening. I could remember in 2020.
Now, Isiocha Profanono. Why now? Why not before? At least, can they matter if this community is not getting that? Huh?
The DPO of Tangasa was killed right inside the police divisional headquarters. 6 other police officers were killed also. And in 2021, to just paint the tribal conflict perspective of it, 6 Fulani persons officially reported were killed. But situation here, it's a bit complicated. At a point, the Lakura were even helping the locals to push back the bandit. That was when some local government officials actually confirmed that they know they have a hand in inviting the Lakura into the community. But at a point, that period, the Lakura were serving as reformers in a way, trying to instill a kind of religion of their own, trying to regulate people, trying to regulate what you wear, what you eat, what you drink, and at the point they became a problem.
Well, some of the historical perspectives to it, but then the news is that yes, before now there have been worries, there have been discussions, and then about trying to get that confirmation concerning the attack. But we can indeed confirm to you precise attacks on some of those locations, and of course, it did cause plenty of havoc.
Very good. Ferdinand and Nasser, I've got a question for you. It's one thing to have these strikes, but there's a need to consolidate on whatever achievements you may have gained here. Okay, the reports we're getting that you're just giving us is that some of these terrorists are leaving some of these localities, as it were. Do we have a plan, a sort of plan with the Nigerian troops, perhaps moving in and consolidate their hold on those regions that has been, unquote, maybe liberated, and at least have a military presence there on grounds? It's not just to have these strikes and then leave the place the way it is, and they come back again. So are you hearing any word on that?
Definitely.
Oh, my Donald Trump. Yabawambo. And I ain't gonna see with the Berenabu. Ogata. Nifa. If a country divided Mama Fly Emba. Makaneba or Italy Alpha. The duty of Bongolian government now go to make sure Nafamu build up security. Kenya, the indigenous population, faith. Jinaduru Norian. Now, Obana Abasa Anafa. Obodobongo troops far was removed in. Kenya, the community, Obike, out of the truth, Nafa, Nudode or Nudadi. Mana, what do you have? Abasa Anafa. Before Manakwefenema, very group. If Obana Nema, or you're gonna get Yaka, may or see so. Donald Trump, President Gogo. You got a good. Only time frame. Or got you where it will. Say, but I able if one name, if I continue your name, go we give for reason to reason with us. Makana only 8 years. I'm not how many years on a good now. And up with that, I ain't got Maro on your Zogabata into a yard take care. Yakai Ejina Yochukun Nayabuko Kamama Kamuka Ruoro and Isi before what?
Definitely. For about I think 2 days ago, the defense headquarters did put out a statement talking about some kind of clearance operations, and then also personally I have reached out, spoken to a couple of them, and yes, I did get the same information. Now, for some reasons, we were giving some advice, about moving further. Though we've been able to get some very interesting pictures, but the truth is, there is need for consolidation, and that's because lots of people are beginning to talk about what might happen after now. There are confirmations that they have been able to, they are leaving their bases, and what it means is that they might be looking for some other places to go resettle. We are going to open our eyes. Be it politician, be it anybody. Any movement now, Neruaya, Nkiana Chufeba, Faga, Chopper, Fire G settle. Neruaya, Fijio, Ogonoga, Ijikuna because of Ogonoga, Narego. Local government chairman, dinner ticket.
if I have opportunity, on any of them go fire go machine. Choba na state eba na ba machine. Rueba akapano ekparo. Eba organos me his contact. Gwandi otufa no dod. Feti eba. So now, when I want to consider the very security conscious.
And that's even because the community themselves, they want to use this opportunity to come together, rally themselves together, and then for some of the institutions that are not really working, they want to enhance these institutions and then ensure that, yes, they begin to get things like intelligence so that they can indeed help the authorities.
These are bombarded.
Right. That is that. Let us now go to the program that brought us. Don't forget, angels of recognition around the corner. Don't forget, angels of recognition fan around the corner. USB really clear on a right track. How? They are talking about recognition as we are speaking now. Somaliland has been recognized by Israel. So USB really clear on a right track. Oh, she is not following Mazeba's template. There is no other better template than this recognition that she has been talking about. And that recognition, Somaliland have gotten theirs. This is the highest template because on this template, before what Mazeba Manjoku back for declaration. Support USB declared or informal call. More nature, he went recognition. Angels of recognition, they are around. And I am on a season of recognition. So key into this plan of Mazeb and Joko. Key into this plan of recognition, seeking recognition. And you will never regret it. I am telling you. Don't take my word for it. But with what just happened, the recognition, Somaliland didn't want it. I tell you. Any WhatsApp group you belong, any platform you belong, the only thing I'm about info report. Wow. Anybody that is not talking about this very recognition of Israel to Somaliland, or an enemy claiming to be freedom fighter. Anybody that claimed that he or she is a freedom fighter, not love recognition, Somaliland didn't with it. Yet, the person is fighting USB declared, calling it organization. For us, not a terrorist organization. You want on your an enemy. You cannot claim that you love Israel because Israel just recognized Somaliland. Yet, you hate USB declared. GD document. The only thing if I need from you is your support that will trigger the recognition they seek. So you cannot be happy for Somaliland and yet fighting USB declared. Oh yeah, but if any have been finding I said something before, as it is written in the Bible, or saying that the sons and daughters of Isiocha, that they understand time and season, that they know what God is all to do. The angels of recognition is around. Over the USB declare the general recognition to Israel. Now that Israel have recognized Somaliland, the next. The thing no go just happen. And a na political party no go go terrorist organization. And a no go country of particular concern. And a Christian genocide no go. anọdụ ebe a na-ekwu Donald Trump asị na ya ga-abịa a na-efe na ọma mbịa Donald Trump emesịa abịa anọdụ ebe a ndị nwe obodo na confirm na ha hit target anọdụ ebe a Israel ele-recognize Somaliland. The angel of recognition is a whole lot is going on, a whole lot is happening. God that have started this good work, that should be our prayer. That should be our prayers. Things no they just happen. Things no carry they happen. Now let us listen. As I promised to come with this program again.
To freedom, just to free our own people, but our own people wants to become more evil than the Hausa Fulani. In all of these things that they use the Igbo.
My own people wants to be.
He told me.
Vibe Coding 101 Part 3. Stop typing your prompts. Seriously, your prompt and cursor over.
That he have spoken to Master Simon Epa. He will tell me that. How can I get a link of those going to see Master Simon Epa? There are things that they will do. This is the intent. This man told me that they want to support the men on the ground.
This man told him that they want to support men on the ground. Ozi letter ka ya nwebe achọpụta na that man na-edi ya ọnụ ka ọ mata ma o nwere ife ya nwama banyere men on ground according to him. So if I won't nkata ya na the man no kpara in the secret, o mechazie chọpụta na asị or wepụtazie the phone number of the man na social media. Ya ka ije ejije adị careful. Ọ bụ na nke na mmadụ na-eme ife ị mara ụdị okwu ya na-agwa ya, because you don't know what that person is battling behind the scene. You don't know what the person is battling with. Let's say n'oge a ya na nwoke a na-akpa behind the scene. Let's say na o nwere okwu ọ gwara Dr. Ngozi Orabeeze wee Dr. Ngozi Orabeeze iwe. Dr. Ngozi Orabeeze apụta out of that anger kwuo okwu adịrọ mma. Ọ bụ na this man mesịa mee ya ife nwee ka ọ dị. Ọkwa ịma ndị be anyị we believe no Dr. Ngozi Orabeeze because no Dr. Ngozi Orabeeze bụ onye gbara ya okwu publicly. Not just Dr. Ngozi Orabeeze. The reason why I use her as an example now is that I know everybody their way that he is not no longer in support of Dr. Ngozi Orabeeze. So ị ga-adị careful mgbe ọ bụla nke na mmadụ na-eme ife ị mara ụdị okwu ị ga na-agwa onye ahụ because ị mara ife onye ahụ na-agabiga. O nwere ike pụta kwuo okwu ebe ntị na-abụ na ịtọ ga-anụ ya. Ọ bụrụ na o nwere ife ịma at the end of the day ọ bụrụ ife onye ahụ na-agabiga n'ime ụlọ bụ ife mere onye ahụ ife adịrọ mma. Ịma na based on n'ikwupụtara nke gị n'ọnụ nke ahụ Igbo ka a ga-ejide aka a ga-asị gị na you know wetin happened to this person. Why did you just say that you know what happened to this person? This man has been advising them. They have been speaking with this man. The white minted hair woman confirmed it. No, na this number. Now this number na with Yama. Now this number na with Gunia. Now this number na Onyebuchi Achiburobi. Until it is now done to Onyebuchi Achiburobi that this number, even in on our way about who I say. In fact, that this number is actually after him. So be careful of who our mother. Let's continue.
I told him that I don't have the link.
Now, only when you went because someone on your phone. Only eventually call on here. No poor. Because Okua 19 woke Onyebuchi Kuleba because our people wants to be
to some of us who don't know or don't understand why I Jamie fine. If I Jamie abo matter. Now people like this that they don't mean well. Right from the white painted hair woman and the allies, they don't mean well. Many of them, some of them, they are celebrating the recognition Somaliland did with it after 30 or 30 something years. Mana their own in less than 1 year. They want the woman no where. They want to see everything. In less than 1 year. Yeah? Many of them they go many of them they go because of if anything kefa. Obviously, more when you make the block wherever I see something part work. How can you be rejoicing na Somaliland and with a good recognition from Israel? Yet you are fighting a channel Israel can actually recognize. Yeah, away from you are fighting USB declared. Israel can actually recognize. Yet you are rejoicing with Somaliland, recognition from Israel. Yet you are fighting our own. Obo your pam can get recognized. Gobo Golisi can get recognized. Obo your cry and the lamentation on social media can get recognized. If I get recognized, it go see that of the truth in my future. Obo this complaint, somebody from nowhere will just contact you. I need the contact of men on ground. I want you to go and get the information. Why neighbor of the person go to the government? Why? Because everybody want to be relevant. Everybody want to be heard. Everybody everybody want to be the right channel. Everybody want to speak with. No. At the end of the day, a mistake. The most simplest thing or please, I know nothing. Go to USB declared. Ask them this question. Open a family answer or answers. I have no answers to it. Just like Elena TV. My contact is also on social media. How can you contact me and be asking me of something that is not on social media? Anything about the on social media, if I go and keep category on social media. So the most honorable thing Onyebuchi Achiburubi got it direct to the appropriate worker or Kafana Faswa. But no, the man told him to go and investigate, to go and know how. Because the man said they want to support. This support, how far can it go? Until I am if I question the name, back I got no support. A direct under USB declared to go and give their support there. No, real matches over. Their support. So that USB declared can actually add that support to their own Tonkefajinaka, Kafawaria. But no, they want to know everything. They are eager to know. That is why we agree to go and begin to make call. That is why, if something like this before what I'm saying, now we cannot and the man say, Jacob, Jiwe, Devia, name on anything, Ima or you put in the non. Channel, but these people, these guys, they bastardized that channel. They want to be relevant. They want to be heard. They want to be fed with all these things. Negative.
Worse than our suffering. Also, I have something some people will keep understand, some people don't understand. Now there is a number Onyebuchi Opera. When I saw this number on Yebuchi Woptara, I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised. I said I'm surprised because this number na Mama.
Or the surprise. Underline it. How many times go through that? Or the surprise. Or the surprise. And she said, no surprise there. Now this same number na so this same number boy, but we go and begin to look for contact. Maybe or after receiving call from these numbers, or social media or now go. They are it's men on ground. Now very soon, if I get them. Already scholar, we hope structure for the other one. This number na and this number boy organize the same instruction. Go and get information. Go and get us information on how to support. No. We want to support. Because of that, and because they want to be noticed, maybe call. They can even go as far as Koto USB declared just to get information. To this caller. She said, I was surprised. How many times Coco would have surprised? More than 10 times. And before there's a word, this number, the number, you call her as well.
This number,
okay.
This person,
okay.
This man with America.
Okay.
I'm surprised.
She's surprised.
If number, Oba like this.
Imagine.
I just smile. When I need to know
the man have really deceived many of them. Some things, some fight, if run back, USB declared. People like this man with this number, USB declared. People like the man that know this, the owner of this number, this woman and her lies obike. That they will continue speaking with men on ground. This kind of the number, this faceless woman number, use this woman and her lies cause what a whole lot of trouble. She confirmed it. This number na oyawa. 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 Okay, if on aware.
Mana actually make everybody mara how that na. You only name no watching a mother amaro. On a mother amaro game in azu. Man in a mistake. You only name no wa. Okacha sunda chineke wopita. Okacha sunda none of this in gem sacrificing their life. Only on a mother sacrifice and dear. When they are who. If you meet anybody,
they sacrifice them to yet on Amaro, and they are sacrificing it didn't follow one chain of command. According to Master, now they cannot hand the Master Simon. We're going to sacrifice them. Somebody you know not, this is how they are. Somebody you do not know his face. Somebody you know, this man in America, he is saying now, based on Odria, she don't know the man. When they use this, or this man and they use here, now fight USB declared. This man and they use here, now they should go and get information. No, naturally not support. And the information now, they release the account details. Wait till you go. And the one here is going to release account details to this man. And then when he got one, he did with the account. The same power, social media. Native, oh, the good account. The account. But you do not know that in the secret they have given out account to somebody they don't know his or her face, to somebody they don't know. In the secret, they have released account. That account, what it is, when you get through that account, a men on ground. Fag out of social media. Oh, because you are present. Oh, you are after our men. You are after our men. They say they don't want to work with you. Leave them alone. You are after our men. You will not know. Now the reason why something, or if they after them, you were after them both, that they have leaked some secret or some information behind the scene from back end. If you leak some information, not a man on ground account to Aranda. Tomorrow, if you look for men on ground, they run to social media, tell you that Dr. Ngozi Arabeze is fighting men on ground. But they will not tell you that they have released contact of some men on ground to the wrong hand. I have said it countless times. This program was Peganya. That WhatsApp group that you belong, WhatsApp group. That man that you listen to, that woman that you listen to, the only thing they do is to continually bring in info report to you also. She knows this man. She knows what this man is capable of. She knows the kind of information this man has. Don't forget, I hear Naga until I know information Yamapu. Now this woman, now this man, with this number, now pass it to them, to men on ground. Okudi information, the man pass to Yam. But when you buchi achiburobi potra kuo, no woka no we yadroma. Manamaya hide it. Why would you hide it? Why don't you bag nah, that she have given account number to this man? Because now this man is that they want to know how to support men on ground. Why not anybody the account number or hide there? They will release account number to these faceless people. They will they will run to social media, be blaming Dr. Ngozi Arabeze that she is after. And then they walk more. Now like this, these things they play out. Because they want to know, because they want to see, they want to become relevant, they want to fight Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. They have seen sponsors, they have seen supporters, so they must get account from them. No. They will receive ego. And the moment they want account to her, the team to talk, they will blame the government and fight. But they marry if na back end. That is why you got to be very, very careful going forward. The angels of recognition is all in. That is on and on. Angels of recognition. I tell you, now Somaliland, they go nowhere for more than 30 years counting. Does not mean I can't give 30 years. Press the right button. Angels of recognition, no, they are going to help us and make this very recognition very easy. Commando. Angels of recognition, no, the was get recognition, no. You gotta go. We may not suffer like Somaliland. You gotta go now. Somaliland. The reason why I embrace this truth. Now the angels of recognition, you must do the right thing so that these angels will not retire. They are around. They are around us. They are watching us. Do the right thing by supporting USB declared. That recognition we seek. Can they move you try? I tell you. Let's continue.
When they are be careful of that person. Very careful. I'm not gonna game or something like that. But because one day that game
please Do well and touch the like button if you haven't done that. Do well and touch the like button, please. Very important to do that. Programmer, let's say in 1 hour, 30 minutes, we'll draw the curtain because we must continue this program. The reason why, the way faceless people, the way use so many of them on the media, now fighting destruction. Ebe Israel get recognize before how faceless people use these people on social media to fight USB nuclear. In less than 1 hour, 30 minutes, we will draw the curtain. And they come back again with this same program.
I turn no against you. And only disgrace. Because now about a number on social media is a disgrace to this man.
It is not a disgrace.
At his age.
It is not a disgrace. Because if the man lazy, what you have helped the man to execute. How many contacts? How many contacts of men on ground you have given to this man? The whereabouts of the men on ground that you have given their contacts to this man. Their whereabouts. Not just say, nay, a disgrace. Now, a disgrace for what? No. You must tell us. Okay? If a worker is email. Because Onyebuchi Achiborobi is complaining. Now, worker already had wrong. You are equally complaining. Now, worker, you know him. He has been contacting you. Easy for now, wage bengine na. Ke ore rugoro ya. Ke odi mkpụrụ o metagoro. Ke ndị ji maka ọrụ mkpụrụ ọjọọ ọrụ gị na nwoke a metara. Ke ndị ji ya wee accuse. Are you ready to apologize to them?
Ana akụ ụdị akụkọ a ọ dị m mma na-arụ. This man call everybody, and especially Mungwa Ikukuna and Onyebuchi.
My name is Hannah. I am 31 years old and I've lost 38 kilograms in.
This is why I tell you that this program is very, very important. This man called everybody, young Ikukuna and Onyebuchi. They know this man. They know his contact. The question now, since they have been working with this man, with this exposed Onyebuchi Budrame, this man, can they now come out and they tell us that they are sorry, that they have been working with this man, thinking Nawoka the genuine. No, because of Woka. And they will be the man, Fabi, whatever you were USB declared. Now that it is now done to them, Nawoka have that they are sorry, can they actually come out and they tell us? Now, this man asked or requested for information because the reason why the man told him to go and look for information how to support men on ground. That is it. But with what Onyebuchi will be explained, they need contact of men on ground, how to support them. So we want this woman to tell us how many contacts of men on ground she shared to this man. And today, get the fate or whereabouts of those men on ground. Because she said, this man called everybody. And everybody know their stand. And everybody know where they stand. Yeah?
Okay, what I go? Yeah. Mana mgbe ọnwụ na ị na-eme ife ị na-eche na ndị gana fa na-eme ka ife amara ife ị na-eme ya anyị ma ndị wụ ndị ezigbo mmadụ nwekwa ndị wụ ndị ajọ mmadụ marakwa ndị eji alụ ọrụ na ndị eji ha alụ ọrụ. We know all of them. Anaghị agbazie nkịtị ihe megidere Onyebuchi wee wepụta dis nọmba mmadụ atụ na ojego
ọma ndị eji arụ ọrụ na ndị ejighị arụ ọrụ. Ife megidere Onyebuchi Achiborobi wee wepụta dis nọmba mana ya bụ ife siri ike. And if you make it draw, what number? Maka na nge wande na homeland. Some people, if when because they come in contact with white painted hair woman and the likes of this man. Some people if when and this is things they are not going to admit it. So as you are getting ready to continue working with them, rapid instruction. Matakwa, and there is every possibility that some people have when no the oral. Negent.
And before you after this number, Omego research. Because when you knock at the well number money to be before. And then we worked at this picture, this number, to be sincere to you. Actually, I'm calling about this man.
Nobody will call the man because you have been speaking with this man. You have not told us if you get the man or if you go to the man. You cannot just come out and they ask the man to call the man. This is not really. This is the problem. If holding at this very struggle, people want to be relevant by all means. They want to know everything. That's no the man whom you people have been speaking with. They told me send the by.
Joy said what is going on. For this man, why you never teach you what Tanombia? And over Taikono Ponya, and that's on Kono Ponya. We also be at the mumma. Obi at the mumma.
Obi at the yamma. Why Obi at the yamma? Maybe in some people. Oje grow their contacts to this man. Maybe not today, no one is ever found. She cannot tell when they are. Obi at the yamma. Maybe if any name and woke up a girl. Watch out, if any now go pass. Obi at the yamma. Maybe hope home. Namoka and his supporters can actually overshadow US will declare Odoni na such thing can no longer happen. Obi Adriam.
Kaina Nagapa.
Of the men on the ground. He told me that he could have gone through Biafra Unite, but he is faceless. That they don't want to push the struggle with faceless people.
Okay.
They want to push the struggle with those whom you can see their face.
Okay.
I told him.
They want to push the struggle with those whom you can see their face. Maybe I stand to be corrected. Maybe if I were that some men around you were prefer in the video now by an uncle. Because then I was like, nah, they're content creator like us. Because there is every possibility then when somebody somewhere that is telling them, nah, we cannot push this struggle with faceless people. Nah, name a video, swipe 1 minute. Name a video, swipe 1 minute video. I actually find it. Eh? Negative.
I don't have the link of men on the ground.
Okay.
But if you people want to support this very freedom, I know people that I can call. When I said that I know people that I can call, there are people.
When he told the man that he know people he can call, individual thing. Individual. I don't see destruction. Maybe individual thing. I know people that I can call. Whether I cannot be gotten by, I know people I can call to get us freedom. Whether kwesịrị inwe principle. Kwesịrị inwe do and don't do. Nwere onwe enwe structure. But when you listen to them, I know people that I can call. Can we give support? Why not encourage him to support or through every support to USB declared? No. Or what about the man? Support CRC BGC? No. Or what about the man? Support breaking? No. He promised the man that he know people he can call. Can we give support? Then on all. Everybody to be noticed. Everybody job over 3 years. At least What do you expect? Over through young case, we were men on ground. Where make man on ground when he can Johnny area highway see. Oh, I am not talking direct to him now. To their likes. Gara just structure. Ebe the whole support to Gaga is through there. Nyende was saying, far gara the structure my enemy. Follow individual. Negent.
People calling me every time that they are men on the ground, but I used to bullshit them. There are people calling me every time that they are the ones commanding men on the ground. I bullshit them. But this thing opened my eyes to a whole lot of things. These very people sell our own people thorough. Okay. If you are in the media and such people come to you, run away.
If you are in the media, such people come to you, run away. Now why are they run? If ever and the open studio. If you want to make a comment, join us. If you are in the media and the such people contact you, run away. Open in the media, such people contact you, run away. That is his advice. Open in any WhatsApp group or wherever no evil reports, before there always run away. But then I watch people, if you see evil report all the time, run away. Join us at the studio and let us talk. We are coming back with some program in some hours' time. I promise to come back with this program. Program I will say, program I will say, matter. Join us. Make your comment. Make it brief. Make it brief. Make it brief. Run away. More in the media. Such number. These faceless people contact seeking for contact of men on ground. Or let me to contact you. You can go ahead and give them. If the man on ground is comfortable with it, give them the contact. But please and please and please, more than even come to the media and tell us. Come to the media and tell us that you have made a mistake. And what is the mistake? In fact, that the mistake was made, that you made it with the men on ground yourself. The men on ground and you when they made the mistake. And the mistake that you only leak identity of men on ground to faceless people. And since then, the men on ground don't like for them. So he said, in media, I am very much interested in this very program because he advised me too, on media. If you are on media, such people approach you, run away. My own approach. I don't want anything. Anything over there, again, USB declare, don't give Kerena TV. Okay, super chat and never just support Kerena TV. Yeah. I know nothing. I am a content creator, a preacher of the gospel of redemption. I know nothing. I have no hand, no eye, no ear. Yeah. Go and support the appropriate channel where USB declare. Join us into the studio. Make your comment. I want to know what I am comment. We are coming back in some hours' time to continue this program. I'm very, very interested in this program. Do you know why? I'm in media. You got to go. And I'm a woman on my platform here. So if I'm and I will continue that program until my matter how to flee from faceless people. These faceless people will offer these people morale. Wafa na fight Dr. Ngozi Orabez. We are going to sponsor men on ground. Away for our name. Caregiver International Organic. We are many. We can run this government. Go to media and insult her. On social media, or about go to Fulani, or about go to Fulani. The more than somebody giving them moral. The disagreement between USB declared and then no, it's not going to happen. Maybe faceless people like this one, his number was shared on social media. No sender. Oh no, I'm afraid don't fight. After all, I'm on ground. After all, I'm don't know where when they get married. Therefore, that mother. Today, what is happening? You belong to WhatsApp group and then you report. Wow. If IG well, they're very interested in this very program. Oh, okay, matter. If you know, I'm not coming here. I just wait to buy it. Just wait to buy it. See job. What you the remaining days for this year to run out, we are handing it over to the throne of Isiocha. Yadubai, Chabai, Mera, Cinnamon, Desire. Remaining days for this year to run out, we only ask for divine preservation, divine protection, divine protection. Yes, you know, we are now back. Makamele, God protect you, God preserve you, God favor you. Ki henke chineke shall not your part. This coming year be in expectation. The angels of recognition are around. Somaliland have just been recognized. Actually, go mau recognition. Do the right thing, and they watch this angel step in. Do the right thing. Watch this angel to step in. USB pilot, that is for sure. Programmer, and I'm very, very much interested in this program because advice on here. Where if I matter some people on ground, if we're because of faceless people like this, stay blessed and bye for now.